Aidy, get off the phone. I'm trying to call someone.
I'm kind of on the phone with Sam, so no.
Who is that? Is that Esther?
Yeah, it's Esther.
Oh,
I was trying to call him.
I guess we can put her on a 3-way call. I don't want to talk to her.
No one does. Okay. All right. Yeah,
All right, get her on.
We're gonna do a 3-way call.
Yeah, can I join?
Yes.
I'll tell her maybe.
Maybe.
Please.
Oh, God. Fine. Okay, ready? All right. 3, 2, 1.
You are listening to The Laughing Skulls.
Just sit back and relax.
To call you.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you on our call.
Yeah, oh my God, me too. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to episode 19 of the Laughing Skulls podcast, where Aidy doesn't like me and Sam is taking over. And introducing Sam, one of our very, very best friends. Sam.
Applause.
Applause.
Yay, we can add in that effect later.
Another effect, just put in the applause.
What's happening, guys?
Not that much, Sam. I feel like we've mostly been just sort of, reminiscing this week. Because we've been like severely stressed out and anxious and just looking back on times where all we really had to worry about was what Tazo we were going to find in a packet
in
of
the chip packets?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember those, like the Bubble-O Bills with the bubblegum ice cream?
Oh,
nice.
How good.
I had a Bubble-O Bill a couple of years ago, and this is going to sound so boomer of me, but they have downsized the Bubble-O Bill.
Ooh,
like it is
way
smaller. It is like half the size it used to be.
No way.
Why?
Yeah, for real. Bubble 0
Bubble-O
grams
shit.
bill. More like it. Seriously.
Diet Bill.
Diet Bill.
Oh.
Yeah, he's skinny as hell.
You know
now.
what I used to eat a lot of as a kid?
What
What did you used to get a lot
Zombie chews.
of?
Zombie
chews.
Remember those?
Yes.
It was a massive stick of
And it was
like sour
That was before
something. Yeah, sour something. I don't know what that candy was. But it was good.
Yeah, that was before my sour tolerance came up because of you. Remember how
you
I
have
used
Yes.
Hold the phone. You have a sour tolerance, Esther. I feel like you have the whitest tolerance in the world to anything.
That's a fucking
am
lie.
I not? I'm sorry.
Sour is different to spicy.
I seem to remember Esther almost choking on chili in a ramen that had no spice in it.
Thank you. I was just about to bring that up, Sam.
Okay.
You and I both tried it, and it was a bit of a
We did.
That's because I
soft
ate
pepperiness, if anything.
Yes.
soft pepperiness. We'll go back. If anyone who lives in Sydney, in Australia, even if you're going to come here from wherever you're listening to, this is a place called Butter, and they've got a really, really good ramen, and all you guys can go fuck yourselves because it was spicy, but I ate all the peppery points. Okay, it was spicy. Okay, please.
Yeah, the label should be like, if you find this spicy, you may also find our mayonnaise spicy, because that's probably as hard as it got. No offense.
Hey, I literally eat.
Careful, the water's a bit rough.
Okay, well,
SD.
don't OSD me. we have to go back on the sourness, not spiciness. So
Okay.
Sam got me on sour warheads and zombie chews.
Oh my
and
God,
I ended up really loving them. Do you guys remember those lollies? And they were called brain lickers.
Yes, I was going to bring that up. It looked like deodorant, like roll-on deodorant.
It was like the rolly thing.
Yeah, and you kind of like upside down, you lick it so all the like sour liquid comes out.
Do you remember that was like a hot commodity? That was like
I remember making my mother drive my brother and I around to like 5 different convenience stores so we can find them.
Yeah.
Then no one had them. We had to like order it online somewhere.
Speaking of convenience stores, real quick though, did you guys ever have a Piggly Wigglies near you? Do you remember that chain? It was a candy chain.
Isn't
that
just American?
Piggly Wigglies?
No, Piggly Wigglies was a full-on like candy store that we had, and there was one in Borkham Hills, and my auntie used to drive us there after school, and that's where I would get my candy. Like most of the time. We used to go to a place down south in Miranda that used to just have all American candy, and that used to be before we used to go to the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me there's like a American candy shop in Hurstville, sort of like in the main shopping center there, and that used to it's a very tiny one, but it used to have like Pop-Tarts and that sort of stuff.
But wasn't that Miranda? And we used to go together?
No, Hurstville, right outside the escalators where the Coles is.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that one because I remember especially going to Miranda for that.
Miranda used to have that as well. It was like, I remember the picture of the sign that they had on the shop window of like someone sticking their tongue out and there was a big X on their tongue because they had too much sugar.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just remember that. It was like it was like year 5 or year 6, and it used to be like commissary where you used to go and pay someone $5. Where now when I think about it in 2005 prices, what a rip for like some sugar. You know what I mean? Like,
so
it's $5. And it was literally just like a deodorant roller with sugar and flavoring.
Yeah.
Esther, I think that shop's name was Sugar Fix.
Sam,
I think that's what it was called.
Memory in my head just now.
I bet if you did a Google, there'd still be pictures around somewhere. Like, I'm going to find a Piggly Wigglies one, and I'm dead set. Like, there'll be a picture.
The only Piggly Wigglies, you guys remember that movie with Josh Duhamel? And he was a celebrity, and it was like How to Win a Date with
Chad Hamilton.
Yeah.
Chad Hamilton. Chad Hamilton. Like a totally different movie.
And they did. Oh, Sam's just pulling up Sugar Fix.
Yeah, there it is.
You know what? I'm going to send it.
Yeah, send it through. And they worked at a Piggly Wiggly, but it was a supermarket.
Ah, well, I'm sure they've definitely stole the name and stuff, but yeah, candy. Candy was fucking mint like back then.
There was a lot of things that were mint back then, especially like the McDonald's toys when it used to be like a weird MP3 player. Do you guys remember?
Yes.
And then it was playing like the Veronica's Untouched.
Stop it. Oh my God. Imagine if you still had that now. Oh, I used to love when they would do the soft toys, like the more quality stuff. I have a feeling they did like a Toy Story one once, or they did like you can get like every character in a plush. That was pretty good. Do
you remember when they did like dogs? Some sort of dog?
Yeah. Things like that. I'd go nuts for that.
That was I was going to say they did remember when they used to do like the Poochie robot dog things at Macca's?
Oh my God, the budget was really high for them, eh?
I was obsessed with those.
They were so good.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Oh, what a time. What a freaking time.
Oh, what a time.
They don't do that anymore, do they? Did that get like banned or something?
It's too expensive, bro. Too expensive to produce.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Not sustainable.
Oh. Yeah. Well, that sucks.
I wonder what they sell as Happy Meal toys these days at Macca's.
Yeah.
A couple nuggets.
Or just order a Happy Meal.
We'll investigate. We'll get 3 Happy Meals and we'll see what they are.
Were you guys a cheeseburger or a nuggets person with Happy Meals?
Oh my God.
I was a cheeseburger person as well.
The normal people are cheeseburger people.
Okay, I was a nugget girl at sweet and sour sauce.
I have grown to love the sweet and sour sauce now, but you could not sell me on that back in the day. Yeah, and nuggets. For me, KFC's nuggets are superior. So I saw no point or value in McDonald's nuggets at all.
Get the actual fuck off this podcast. You're telling me that the subpar KFC nuggets are better than McDonald's. Are you serious?
Jerry.
So here's
Sam?
here is my opinion on KFC versus McDonald's.
Here we go.
nuggets.
Let's hear it.
Better
Let's hear it.
chips. Shit nuggets.
McDonald's nuggets have like a crunchy
That
coat.
they do.
Yep.
It's nice and crunchy when you eat it. KFC's nuggets have much better spice and seasoning
Thank you.
in that coating.
Thank you so much. It's the 11 herbs and spices,
it all comes
my
down
friend.
to, do you prefer, are you more of a texture person or a flavor
I'm
person?
a texture person because I like to eat the outside of the nugget first and then eat the inside of the nugget.
What, like you peel it like a mandarin and eat like the...
Yeah, but with my teeth.
Is that what you do?
Dude, you need to be evaluated. This is just weird.
Okay.
Like, they need to do studies on you because that's not normal.
I would... Adrienne, when we were in primary school,
Here we go.
we go.
Esther had a ritual for eating tiny teddies.
Okay, please enlighten me.
Esther, would you like to explain your ritual to her?
So the ritual was
I feel like
It used
you're
to be-
a florist. But go on.
used to be the ears first, go, and then the arms, then the legs, then the body, then the head.
And this is why you're so into true crime. You are so weird. Okay, psychopath. What the fuck?
Tidbit that all of my friends and have had to deal with is the embarrassment that is I like to eat section by section of all of my burgers. So
I am kind of with you there because I feel like you got that off of me.
I believe I did get that off of you when you used to eat your chicken burgers and then you used to leave the meat till last. And I used to think that was genius.
I would get like a chicken schnitzel burger.
Yes.
I'd take the schnitzel out, eat the lettuce mayo bread, like scoff it down to get it out of the way, and then I'd savor the schnitzel.
What? See, Sam's
These 80. Okay.
Sam's a
Look,
genius.
these days I've gotten smarter. I figured it out.
Yeah,
right?
it's a burger.
You order an extra schnitzel and then you take one schnitzel out to savor later and then you just have a schnitzel burger.
Sam's evolved. He's like a Pokemon.
Gamed the system.
That is pretty
He
amazing. I
has
love this. I love this method. Why order a burger? Like, what's the point? Wouldn't you then just
'Cause
get
it's
like
still
a
a good
schnitzel
burger.
with a salad?
No,
What's the
because
point?
No,
You want to eat it all
It's
together.
just-
You want to feel all of those ingredients explode into deliciousness in your mouth. Like, I don't get it.
I wasn't as much of a food snob as I am now.
Okay. I mean, you do love, we all
Sorry.
do love our food. Sam, I feel like you are definitely the fanciest of all of us when it comes to dining and discovering things. But yeah, I mean, like I'm all about it. I'll just go wherever. I don't mind dirty food. I don't mind fancy feasts.
No matter how many times I go out to fancy restaurants or anything else, nothing will ever beat the absolute dirty street food, which is on the side, where you can get $7 and you can't finish it. Then
Yeah.
$32 or $33, $46
Totally.
I agree.
food. I got 2 pieces of radishes and a wing.
One time I do got to say, like on that note, we had cousins come down to Sydney for the first time in a long time, and so we took them to the Star Casino.
Ooh.
And
Yeah.
the restaurant we wanted to go to was booked, so we went to one. I can't remember it, but it's sort of like a bit of a fancy steak house, like Wagyu beef, blah blah blah, like that sort of stuff. We all sat down, we ordered. I looked through the whole menu and I'm thinking, okay, this is really expensive. So I'm going to get the dish that has logically the highest chance of giving me the highest portion. So I picked the risotto. Everyone else picked... Thank you. Everyone else picked the steak. My risotto comes out, decent bowl. Like at least usually what one bowl at home for me would be like mint, right?
Yeah.
When their steaks came out, they were about I'm going to say 7 centimeters in diameter.
Oh,
No.
Like, they were smaller than the palm
That's
of my
shameful.
hand with like a sliver of, I don't know, some green thing on the top and like one little maybe broccolini. And I pissed my pants because I was like, you all paid $65 for literally an inhaler.
For a sampler.
A sample like you'd find at Costco of meat.
That's like a try before you buy kind of meal.
Oh, it was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a joke. Yeah, it was hilarious.
I've definitely done like degustation menus at some fancy restaurants.
Right.
And it is literally like 8 courses of giant plates that are covered 5% in food in the middle.
Yeah.
It's like a giant plate with 1 oyster in the middle.
I always
Or
feel
like-
so cheated.
Yeah. It is. And they're like, but we've paired it with the perfect wine, and it's all about, here's a plate of just chocolate. It wasn't chocolate, it was chocolate textures is what they called it.
What does that mean?
So it was like a soft melted chocolate and airy, and it was like dolloped onto the plate, not like pieces of it, just dolloped like with a piping bag.
I'm sorry,
onto
that
the
is
plate. Here's one that's a bit crunchy. And it's literally like with a little teaspoon, you pick up the dollop and spread it on your tongue. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my God. Okay.
That is seriously like, that is a too fancy for me.
I've had like the other side of that food
Yeah.
spectrum where it's like you pay $10 and you walk out of a place like
Physically ill.
you're about to, yeah. I've been to like there was once I went to with the family it was like a Brazilian night at somewhere that was in like a hall behind an RSL club, and they just had long tables. So it was one of those, you go in, you find a spot at a table and there's like other strangers on the table because it's just long tables.
Okay.
You know, and it was one of those, everyone gets a plate that has rice and potato salad on it.
Okay.
And then you pay to get either chicken or beef or pork or a mixture of them. And then they give you a colored raffle ticket for whichever one you pay for. And then you go outside to this giant barbecue where they're cooking this stuff. You hand them the raffle ticket and they pull it straight off the barbecue and pile it onto your plate.
Right.
Whoa.
Like and when I say pile it, you've already got rice and potato salad on your plate. And if you ordered the chicken and you paid $10 for the chicken, you would get a whole barbecued chicken on your plate.
Fuck yeah, bro. That's fucking value. You know it.
If you ordered like a mixture, you'd get like half a barbecued chicken that's straight off that Brazilian barbecue.
You know what that Brazilian
and
barbecue?
then like a whole thing, like a slab of beef onto, like you can't finish it.
No, you
and
can't.
then they
no
expect
way.
you, they have like live music and dancing there as well. And they expect you to get up and dance. And you're like, I can't move.
Calorically,
Like-
you need to burn it off.
if I
If I
dance, I
stand
will
up,
throw
I
up.
will roll out the door.
Do you know what that is to me, Sam, though? That's like family portions.
Good food,
That's
though.
like Fast
Good
and
food.
Furious family
Oh,
portions.
yes. Family.
Family. You don't ever go
Excessive.
past family.
I mean, I would take that any day over a degustation menu.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see that one that was KFC?
No.
KFC
They did a
one, and like all
degustation
the
menu?
influencers like got invited to it. It's an invite only one.
Oh, wow. That would be really cool.
Why the influencers? We're like more fans than they
We
are.
are more fans than we are. We've probably invested more money into KFC Zinger boxes than they will ever have.
Oh,
All-Star
Oh my
boxes,
God.
we've got it.
there is a KFC up the road from work, and definitely I've been in that drive-through many times.
Oh, yeah.
I want to ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Sorry, let me try this again. I want to ask you guys a question. So, I want you guys, because we're talking about, like Tarzos and we've spoken about Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo
Buffalo Bill. Jesus Christ.
Pickles and buffaloes.
It wasn't buffaloes. The guy was pink and
I'm
he had a
sure
cowboy
there is a
hat
guy
on.
out there known as Buffalo Bill.
And I really wanted to create a scenario, and I wanted to know what your ideal situation was. So I want you guys cast your mind back, and I want you guys to give me a song that you're listening to, And then let's say you're on the couch. Your mum said, I'm going to go to Westfield for half an hour. Sit tight. Don't burn the house down. Because, you know, we're independent people.
Yeah.
What show or movie are you watching? And what food and drink are there to accompany you in this game of life?
Oh,
that is because it's your afternoon, okay? Your afternoon.
Yes.
So it doesn't have to be a show or a movie, but please, you know, let me know. And what was your game/console of choice?
Okay. All right. I think I've got an idea in my head.
Okay.
I think I have one.
I think we should
as well.
go and let our special guest Sam.
Go
first.
for it.
Oh.
Take the wheel, Sam. Take the wheel.
Take it away.
I'll take it. Can't promise we'll go anywhere, but I'll take it. All right. So there was definitely a song that came into my head. It's not necessarily 90s, but it's very early 2000s.
Absolutely. We will
And
take everything.
It's Heaven by DJ Sammy.
Oh, yep. What a classic.
A classic.
Yes.
I can imagine.
I still listen to that song. I still listen to it.
Yes.
Do you
It's so
listen to
good.
it
It's
when you're
timeless.
like in a particular mood, but like you're vacuuming or you're driving your car and you're
Driving the car.
Driving the car, psyching myself up on the way to work.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love that's like your pump up song.
Yeah. If we were to go like even earlier, probably I'm Blue by Eiffel 65.
Oh, yeah.
What a dance king.
Those two songs are usually always on a party playlist too, because to this day, they will still get people like.
What a techno prince. Honestly.
And then
Yes.
also, here's something completely different to those.
Okay.
Growing up as a child, my dad loved the Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
So I used to listen to some Beatles music as well.
Vintage
Love that.
Which is completely different. And I had a moment where my dad had friends over and they had their kids over and we were like, let's listen to some music. And I put on Beatles and they were like, don't you have any cool music? And I almost cried. I was like, excuse me, this is cool music.
Kids are the worst. And the Beatles are iconic as the biggest band in the world. So like clearly they did not know what they were talking about.
Yeah. Whether you like the Beatles or you don't like the Beatles, you cannot deny their impact and how much of an icon they are through music history.
I want you, out of this podcast episode, take it in your stride. You were an early adopter. Those kids ain't shit, okay?
They're not.
Kids are shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Adi, do you have a show or a movie? What are you watching?
Okay, so in that scenario, right? So my mum's gone to Para Westfields because at the time they had a Disney store and that was my favorite place to go to.
That was my favorite.
I can't even. So I would probably be home watching Recess.
Oh,
remember Recess?
Yeah.
School's Out.
Yeah, School's Out. Oh my God, loved Recess.
Wow.
Oh my God. I probably would have been eating a combo of like Cheezels and Nerds. TBH.
Oh, like the pink and the purple one?
Always pink and purple for me. Always.
Love that.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys always have Wonka chocolate?
Yes.
Wonka
Like
chocolate.
with the purple wrapping.
Never won the golden ticket thingy that they would have in
never
there.
did.
Adi, I will forever be
My
fucking
dad once
salty
ate
about
my
that.
Wonka bar.
What'd you say?
My dad once ate my Wonka bar. And he said, I'll get you another one. And to this day, he still never has.
Unbelievable.
And I remember it.
This needs to be rectified because clearly this has stayed with you and this could be potential trauma.
Oh, yeah. I have not forgotten
That's
that. I remember coming. We were on a family trip to Canberra and I had it in the hotel room. And when I came back from something, I saw the wrapper there and my dad was like, I ate it, but I'll get you another
That's
one. And
child
never got
abuse.
another one.
That is neglect. That's neglect, my friend.
Someone called docs.
Yes, somebody called docs. Oh man, I mean, honestly, whoa, that's insane. Shit, that stuff stays with you. I like food is a big deal to us, you know. And if you've been dreaming of coming home to that food and it's gone. Yeah, it's like one of the worst things ever. I to this day I will still in the fridge put like Adrienne's do not touch like on a note on my food because it really irks me. It's an actual like a really horrific thing. I was gonna say though, just off the top of my head, at the time as well, I feel like I was pretty obsessed with, this is also back in the times when my cousins could burn songs to CDs. So like they would rip things off of some, you know, sharing platforms and then put them onto CDs. So we would always listen to like Aqua, like Dr. Jones was a big one for us. Oh my God,
Adrienne.
Yeah.
Aqua Aquarium was my very first album that I ever owned.
So
and it was like a ripped off the internet copy.
Yeah. Oh my God. It's the most like 90s thing ever.
My first album was No Strings Attached from NSYNC.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. That's very you.
That is a very you song. We had that in the car on the way to school, I think in year 3 maybe was when it came out. Maybe even year 2, like every day. Like, whoa, great album.
I would have 2 songs that would be playing continuously. In the house, it would always be George Michael or Celine Dion.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing that I would always be about is either it's so funny because now it just reminds me about how dramatic I am. It's either One Sweet Day by Mariah Carey and Boyz II Men.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Jagged Edges.
That is adorable.
Let's Get Married. But like the remix version.
The remix one,
Or Gone by NSYNC.
Yep.
You know, like it just used to go off. And then I remember even now I was making Pokeballs. Pokeballs.
Okay.
And I was literally listening to that and I was like, I've been sitting here.
You've just actually triggered a memory of me in the first house I grew up in. Because back in those days too, you wouldn't just buy the album, you'd buy singles, remember? And then you'd have like the track and then 2 or 3 really shitty, unnecessary remixes on there.
Oh my God.
You'd
and
never
how
listen
robbed
to.
you'd be if it was an instrumental.
Oh my God. And one of the most burnt out singles in our house was Can't Fight the Moonlight.
Yes.
Leanne.
Oh my God. Can you guys imagine the amount of money that the music industry was making back then when people had records, CDs, singles, albums, and tapes?
Cassettes.
Cassette tapes, yeah.
Because I had cassettes when I was very little and my dad bought them until they stopped making them. He still keeps them
we've
at
still
home.
got some at home as well.
Why? There's literally on our kitchen table right now, I think my mum found one of her old cassettes and it's just one song and it's like a Paula Abdul song.
Yes.
Is it the one with the cat?
And it's just sitting on the kitchen.
That's what I was just about to say.
With the
I don't think it's an official thing. I think it was it was like a recorded off of radio song.
Love that. I love that. That's what it's called. Yeah, Opposites Attract with like DJ Tiger or DJ Rat Cat.
Yeah.
Literally that one.
It was animated. 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Yeah. Opposites Attract.
Okay, guys.
Sorry.
Let's no. It's cool. But let's revisit these scenarios, right? So, I mean, we all definitely, especially in our childhood, I feel, you know, that was the era when home consoles became really big. So what did you guys have in your households that you played?
Ooh, am I going first?
Go for it.
All right, go for it, Sam.
All right, so we had PlayStation. We were team PlayStation.
Yep.
All the way. We used to play Crash Bandicoot all the bloody time.
What a banger of
Loved
a game.
it. Oh
Booga
my
booga.
God, yes.
Booga booga.
Yes, it still holds up. The remasters are amazing.
Yep. Agreed.
And that game deserves its place in history.
It does.
Yeah, I also was given a Game Boy for Christmas one year,
Yeah?
a Game Boy Color.
Love that.
And it's one of those like Pokemon special editions with the Pokemon Yellow Pikachu version.
You don't ever get rid of that.
Which
I feel like that's
I still have it
Good.
and it still works.
good.
My earliest memory of that was getting it, being super excited, and my dad saying, "Here, let me set it up for you." And then he put the game in and just sat on the couch playing it with me going, "I want to play, I want to play." And he was like, "No, I'm busy. Wait."
Honestly, first the Wonka bar and now PlayStation. Now the
I
Game
know.
Boy Color.
Sam, if there's any therapists listening, could you please sponsor Sam? I feel like
This episode is sponsored
childhood
by Better
traumas.
Health.
What about you, Esther? Did you have a PlayStation? Or were you
no,
like
I always went over Sam's house to go and play PlayStation.
because I was like, but you know what? That in itself is super like 90s, 2000s to go to like your cousins or your
Yeah.
friend's house because they had one.
We were fully fledged Nintendo people.
Yeah.
So we had a
Yeah.
Nintendo 64 and guys, we got robbed once, and to this day, I always Sam's nodding because he knows exactly what I'm going to say.
Because I remember the passion you telling me this
Honestly,
story.
I get
The
very
passion you
heated,
had.
and I will never forget this. We got robbed, and they took our Nintendo 64. Right?
That's disgusting.
Fuck.
I
We
can
were
see
playing.
the trauma in your eyes.
We,
Do you want me to get that therapist's number, Esther?
Veronica, if you're listening to me, please let's schedule another appointment. So we were at 97 stars out of 100 on Super Mario 64. Boom, it got stolen.
Get out. No,
We
no.
got-
That makes me angry. Oh my God.
That. Then Super Smash Brothers 64 got stolen as well. All Pokemon Stadium got fucking stolen.
They knew what they were doing. They, knew.
what
Yeah,
they were
that
doing.
stuff would be, if they still have it, that stuff would be worth so
And
much
then
right now.
out of the insurance company, they gave us, Nintendo 64, great. Super Mario 64, great. Right now, we can only get up to 54 stars, and it has been almost 20 years.
Oh no.
And now,
no.
instead of Super Smash Brothers, they gave us Banjo and Kahoot or whatever. Kazoot.
Get out. Get out.
Oh,
Kazooie. And I was like, get out of here. Get out of here. And I would like go to my mom and I go,
Could you
that's
sue?
it. We're changing insurance people. I can't believe it. As if it's not out of
New
stock.
policy.
Oh my God, I want a plot twist. Your insurance agent was the guy who robbed you.
Bastards.
Oh my God. They were just pissed when they saw your rating and they were like, well, she can't do better than us. Like, let's just ruin her life.
I need to tell you guys, I was at like a Salvation Army, like an op shop, and that's what Laura and I like to do. We like going there and going little knickknacks, and
Yeah.
because sometimes you find some fucking gems. And then
Yeah.
behind
Oh,
the
yeah.
counter, I was looking at it. And what was there? There was a Zelda in the box Nintendo 64 game. Those people, unfortunately, they knew what its worth was and they wanted $180 for it.
That is a lot. That is so much.
They're not collectible. They're just a Salvation Army guys.
Yeah.
Like sell it
I
to me
have
for
seen
30
like
bucks.
Yeah.
I have seen a Zelda Ocarina of Time in a case, like the gold,
Like a special edition?
cartridge edition.
Yeah.
And that was going for $648 on N64.
Out.
Get out of town, Sam.
What the hell? Dude, what? Oh.
clear, like that's literally just for. I think it's like unopened, so it's like still mint in box, but still
that's insane.
Ridiculous. I cannot for the life of me ever collect stuff like that because that's just such a money drain.
Yeah.
I have to be able to use it and not spend that much money on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, do you see all those people with the Pokemon cards now, and it's going for a couple $100, couple $1,000?
That's fucked.
Nah,
Yeah.
No
never.
way.
I could never do that.
That actually makes me ill.
This is directed at you.
Okay.
When you were younger, did you have like a food or drink like combo that you'd always go to? Like, for an example, my mum would give me $5.20 or $4.80 or whatever it was.
For the canteen, is this what you're
for the
talking about?
canteen. And I would go and get a honey soy chicken chips from Rock Deli.
Yep. Red Rock Deli.
A chocolate move.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Well, now that you've said that, if I had a combo, okay. Oh, also depends on the season, right? So I would probably get. How much do I have? How much did you say?
Oh no,
$5.
You've just got whatever you got. What's your?
Oh
what
mate,
is it?
let's just say Nonna gave me $20.
Shit,
Okay,
you're rich, bro.
I'm balling. Okay, so I am gonna get. Oh, remember the sour rolls? Those like roll up sour things. They were in a circle, but they went really long. I cannot remember what they are called. I'd get one of those for sure, and then I would also get a pizza rounder, and I would get a Sunny Boy.
A Sunny Boy.
A Sunny Boy.
I never got to have a Sunny Boy.
Why?
I don't know.
I did. I wasn't the biggest fan of those.
I think in my schools they were just like, well, the Sunny Boy is like, it's a solid block of like an icy pop. So you're getting like a decent amount.
Yeah, like I felt like that they just didn't fit into the freezer. That's why we didn't get them.
They're actually really inconveniently
It's like a weird triangle. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's exactly what's going on there. They just don't want you to you don't have any other room for anything else. It's like Sunny Boys or nothing.
Yeah, whereas you could just go and get like just a 40-cent Super Duper. What flavor is your Super Duper, guys?
Oh, blue, I think.
Yeah, blue or the fairy floss one.
Mine was either
fairy
pink or
Yeah.
floss.
Pink or
Oh my
purple
god,
if I had to. If I absolutely had to, it had to be the orange one.
Yeah, that's always like the best of the not best.
If you're going to go of the citrus.
Yeah, no one ever goes for like the green one.
No, there's no point.
Yeah, but what was the green one? Lime?
It was lime.
Okay, look.
I was okay with it, but yeah.
If you're going to go with green and pick lime, props to you instead of doing like apple. You know what I mean? No one wants apple. Nobody.
No.
It's the povo flavor of all of the greens that you could go for. I'm sorry.
Apple.
It's the pleb flavor.
Is it?
Are you disagreeing with me?
I think I'm with you there. Green apple's not a great flavor.
No, I mean, you're competing with fairy floss. You're competing with blue. Like,
yes.
I always have this fight that I always want to have like blue Powerade because I think it's the best flavor. And they go, what flavor is it though? And I go, it's blue. That's what flavor it is.
Yeah, speaking of that, actually, my life came tumbling down when I found out that rainbow paddle pops are just caramel.
Caramel?
What?
And yeah.
Yeah, rainbow paddle pops are just caramel flavor with
caramel,
rainbow coloring.
Esther. And like the whole illusion of this magical rainbow flavor just died for me. And I was like, wow, okay then, don't really care about rainbow anymore. Chocolate
This has
all the
really
way.
just changed my life just now.
Next time, go and get one. And just think about it when you're eating it. Like, it's going to change it for you.
Because I always just think that it just tastes like shit. No, like I always think that it just tasted really gross. And I go, what flavor is even that?
I really liked it, but it just was magical to me until it was just
when
caramel.
I was younger, I used to go and get lemon gelato a lot. That was like my one go-to flavor. I used to always be like lemon sorbet.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I know that's very strange for a child.
Now I like fruit and nut chocolate, okay?
I was gonna, you know what though? Am I correct in that paddle pop does have a caramel pop though? So they're selling double caramels.
Yeah.
They're just selling more in rainbow coloring.
And surprisingly,
Correct.
the banana one slapped.
Banana?
Really?
Banana is amazing. I love banana.
Is so good.
I used to hate those banana lollies.
Me too.
You know what I'm talking about?
Talk.
Yuck.
Yes,
Yuck.
I hated them.
They actually
in the
make me
bin.
angry. They're disgusting. That and musk sticks. Like, who the fuck eats a musk
I
stick?
used to eat them.
No.
I used to have musk flavored things, but not the musk sticks.
I used to think that they were really good.
Okay,
But they are very perfumey.
yes, Esther, you're a child who enjoys lemon sorbet and musk sticks. Like, are you 80? Are you all right? Are you Benjamin Buttoning?
You 8 or 80?
Look, bro. I used to hang out with my grandparents every day. Every day after school. Hello, Esther.
Checks out.
That's so cute.
How was school? Then I used to go, yeah, it was good. Oh, you're a genius. So
So cute. Oh,
I got gassed up by my grandparents every day. Oh, yes.
I used to
Nothing.
nothing.
You
Oh,
ever think about
classic
how much of a
answer.
little fucking shit you were back then? Though?
Oh,
Yeah.
big time. Big
Hi,
time.
boy, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you? How was school? It was fine. Okay.
It's
Fuck.
fine. It's funny because those are the people I can't handle, like one word answer people, and that's definitely what I did when I would come home from school.
Oh, we're all guilty of that. We're all guilty
Well,
of
it's
it.
okay.
What do you
now
want me to say?
That's
Like, what
okay.
do you
Now my
want from me?
grandparents and I fist bump each other.
That's very cute. That's sweet.
That's
Yeah, that's
nice.
sick.
I used to always get like picked up and dropped off by mum, but on the rare occasion she couldn't get me, I would be allowed to catch the bus with my cousins to their house. And for me, the bus was like the coolest fucking thing on planet Earth. Did you guys catch a bus?
Sam introduced me to the bus.
Yeah.
There were two buses that I would catch, and I used to catch bloody 958 represent
958.
958, and that one, oh my God.
Rowdy
It
children.
used to stop by a different high school before it came past ours.
Yeah.
Okay, so it got rowdy.
Can I say what high school
do
it was? Is that
Fuck it.
Yeah.
all right? That bus used to pick up kids from Sylvania High
Okay.
before it came past Blakehurst.
Okay.
And they would fill up the bus and then sit like one to a seat with their bag on the seat so no one else can take those seats. And so we'd all be like standing squashed up front near the bus driver.
That is so
and
rude.
they were so rowdy and sweary and rude to the bus drivers. One time, a kid mooned the car behind the bus from like while we were driving.
What?
The car behind the bus zoomed round the bus, got in front, slammed the brakes, stopped the bus, got onto the bus, and this woman just yelled, "Who the fuck was that? Their ass on the window of the bus. I've got a 10-year-old daughter in my car who did not need to see that, and she's crying, blah, blah, blah." And she's just screaming, "Who was it? Who the hell was it? Which one of you little shits?"
That's amazing. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But also like mooning.
Yeah, it was nuts with going on the bus with them, to the point where we used to then skip that bus and wait for the one that was 10 minutes later.
Shit.
And then later, around like year 10-ish, I started catching the 947 with the 947 crew. Yeah. And the difference was one came past, the 958 came past the school and dropped me off at the station.
Yeah.
In my suburb, and the 947 was I had to walk a fair distance, but it stopped at the end of my block.
Yeah.
And I figured I can either walk alone from the station to home, or I can walk with friends from school to the bus
I'd
stop.
probably say that to go
So
from
947
school to the bus
was a lot
stop
better.
with us was a shorter distance than to go from the station to your house.
Oh yeah, there was a hill.
Remember how we used to go and do? Remember how we used to time when you go, come on, we've only got 5 minutes, let's go.
Very out of breath trying to climb that hill.
And then when we got it, we go, yes. And it was like it saved us a lot of time. And then sometimes
The amount of times we'd be coming down the other side of that hill and the bus would be there. And we're
Yeah.
I had to remember when we used to be like just across the road and we used to,
Yes.
man.
That
And we
is
used
one
to
of
be
the
right
most
next to the Red Bull Star.
anxiety-inducing things ever is like missing the bus.
Even
That's
now
terrifying.
when I go to work, I go and catch the
Yeah.
bus
Yeah.
and I have to go like around there's like a pedestrian bridge
Yeah.
because I'm like near a main road. And I go, okay, time to go. Because like, I don't know how long I'll mosey on over.
Yeah. Might take a while. No, I'm definitely a runner. Like I hate missing that stuff. It freaks me out.
I forgot what we were saying. I love that.
We were talking about the bus.
Ah, yes, the bus. Talking about the bus, I think, why don't we
take a trip to the last stop of
Yeah,
the
get out
episode.
that last stop.
we're on a
Yeah.
bus going to nowhere. What's that? What's the Glee song?
I can't help you, my friend. I have no idea.
Don't
I
stop
can't help
believing.
you unless it was
Oh,
the Glee song.
Yeah.
Don't stop
Yeah. Don't
I don't know.
stop.
Oh,
believing.
caught the midnight train.
Yeah,
going
Journey. That's Journey. Don't
it's
stop believing.
Journey.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
friend.
it's Journey.
Sorry.
Did you
It's
think
Journey.
it was just
Come
Glee?
with us on this
No, I
journey.
didn't think it was just Glee, but that was like what they were known for. I'm not a silly Billy, bro.
I was gonna say that's a very silly Billy thing of you to say, and if it's true, we're gonna really have to reevaluate like a lot about this friendship and you know.
On that embarrassing note,
Uh-oh.
should we wrap it up, guys?
We should.
Sure.
We really should.
All right.
And before we go really, really quick, I'm so sorry. I just forgot to mention that I was an Xbox One child.
I can't believe that.
Xbox
and
One?
Yeah,
I'm so
Xbox
sorry.
One. No. I just needed to say though, but my fave console, and I wanted to give a shout out to the Nintendo 64 that my cousins used to have, to my favorite game, Abe's Odyssey. Just shout out. They remastered it last year.
Yeah. I've got the remaster. I used to play the demo of that
Oh
on
my God,
PlayStation.
playing a demo.
Remember they used to do those like a disc that had like 20 games that you could demo, and one of them was Abe's Odyssey.
That is
That with the
amazing.
PlayStation
My brother and
2
I
and
used to
Prince of
laugh
Persia.
so much.
Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia.
Dude,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
We should actually try and like find these games to play again. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
You
I
guys should
mean,
come over
you're
to my
probably gonna
house
pay a
and
lot.
I've got a Nintendo.
Let's
go.
Let's do it. Let's please actually do
it.
that.
Play Mario Party.
Oh my God, yes. I'd be down.
Huh?
All right, I'll see you there.
I
then.
would so be down
Oh,
for that.
100%.
Oh no.
All right. Well, according to 80s Battery, I think it's time to go.
She has left the building.
Then we bid you all a good day. Well, we're going to end the episode. Thank you so much for coming on, Sam.
Goodbye. Thank you. I had so much fun
Oh,
tonight.
amazing. So happy to have you on, and you are always welcome back whenever you want.
Oh, thank you so much, guys. You're so wholesome.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for enjoying episode number 19 of The Laughing Skulls, and we will see you next week. All right. Ciao, ciao. And as we say on Art Attack, toorah.
I am so sorry, fam. I knew my
Sorry, 80. We said bye with